Hello, cat blog. Everybody's celebrating Christmas, including Internet, Nino, and of course, Chloe. Why can't I celebrate it? All I can do is just stare at my mother's picture, imagining the good times I had with her. The times when sometimes I act like I didn't want to talk to her. That there are better things to do, apparently. I sure regret it. Now. Honey, where are you going? I'm going to go check something out on my computer. I'll be right back, Mom. Alright, but it's... Take your time, dear. Even the times my mom asked me even interesting questions that didn't seem interesting to me, but to her it was. Adrien, we're eating breakfast. Don't you want to eat with us? I really have something to do, Mom. Chloe wanted me to hang out with her tonight, and... Yes, I understand. Adrien, you never know, anything could happen to your mother. You should take advantage of... It's okay. Let the boy have a life. Yes, dear. Now that I think about it, there were times when I totally ignored my mom. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Maybe I have guilt. Booyah! I did it again, Mom. I scored the... Yes, dear. What's wrong? Sometimes I feel like you don't want to be part of your life. You could have let me see you do it. I would have watched you. I didn't think you wanted to be part of it. And then she walked to me. Adrien, I may be your mother, but when you become an adult, I could be your best friend. A really good friend. If you just let me in. I wasn't aware that you wanted to watch me play the video game. Thought this stuff was boring to you. Dear, anything you do is never boring to me. If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. But what would make Mommy more happier is if you let me in on it. Next time, Mom. Next time. Alright, next time it is. Anyway, I have a business meeting to attend to. You have fun, okay? Mom? Yes? I love you. I love you so much. Don't ever think that just because I play video games or hang out with Chloe, that will ever replace you. Nothing will ever replace you. That's nice to hear, dear. But right now I really have to go to the meeting. Have a great night. Hey Mom, let's hang out. I'm too busy. I wish you would have hung out with me when I asked you to. Now I don't have time. I ask you when I have the time. Unlike you, dear, I can't just have schooling at home and do whatever I want. I have obligations. I have a duty to uphold. Maybe one day you'll understand that. But for now, Mommy has to go to work. And then she kissed my forehead. And of course, there are times she kissed my cheek. On the right side. Remember, I will always love you, Adrien. Sometimes I think you feel like you're getting too old for me. No, that's not true. Unlike any kid, I just get busy, you know? I know. And I'm not upset about it. I just wish you choose your good timing instead. Good timing? That's when you make an effort to make it happen. You never know when the opportunity might pass. You never know when I might pass. Pass? Pass away. Death is life too, dear. You should enjoy the moments with the ones you love as long as you can, because you never know when that is taken from you. Mom, you're gonna make me cry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I was just being honest with you. I just want you to know how much I love you, that's all. But yes, dear, I have to go to work. Dinner's on the table. I didn't realize how important it was to have Mom around until she wasn't around anymore. I feel really guilty. I really care for her. Mama? Where are you? Father, where's Mom? She's at work again. Oh, she is? Yes. Didn't you spend time with her when you could? I didn't. Son, I know you're getting older, but you should always spend time with your mother as much as you can. You never know. I know when you may never see her again. I get it. You didn't listen. He always promised that he would always be there for me. But he's never there for supper. I will always be there for you. Just ask me. Why don't you ask me these things? You keep secrets from each other. But that wasn't true, was it? You kept one of the biggest secrets that you ever thought you could. And I'm staring at it right now. Mom. What happened? How did you get like this? He had you under my nose the whole time. He had my own mother hidden from me. And then the feelings came. The feelings I didn't want. The feelings that I always had a lock on, just in case they overwhelmed me. Overwhelming to the point it flowed, and I became something I didn't want to be. I really, really loved you, Mom. And Dad, why did you do this to me? Why? You could have told me. I may be 14, 15, whatever now. You could have told me. You could have told me she was like this. Why did I have to find out this way? Her tapping underneath my door, underneath my floor, and I had to follow it. I had to find her. You had me find her, but not like this. I figured if I went in this cat noir, you wouldn't have been so mad at me. It was Adrien. I knew I'd hear everything. I knew you'd be mad at me. Then I find you as this. Any black is not there on the outside to warn me. And then I had to take up for Marinette because she claimed she didn't love me as NOIR. I had to let her save face, so I told her father I didn't love her like that. The truth is, I was beginning to. I had hope. If Ladybug didn't love me, she would. But even that was shot down. I could almost hear Cloud's voice speak to me, telling me not to do it, not to let it happen. And then it did. They flew around me like vultures and attached themselves to me. What were they doing? What were they waiting for? They just kept tagging me. And yet, did nothing to me yet. What was going on? What made me different from the others? Why didn't they attack me? They looked like they were ready to. They looked like they were going to change me. But they didn't, at least not at this moment. And then he stood there. My arch enemy. Scarlet. Hawkmoth. Just stood there. And his first words that came out of my mouth was, "Are you happy?" You found me out. Or is it you found you out? All little catchphrases that you use. Where do you think they come from? I don't know. I stood there frozen. Frozen in time. To think you thought you had everything. I don't know who you are, Cat Noir, but how did you get in my basement? You didn't know who I was. Would have been best just to run. No, fear plastered me to his floor. And I shook like the leaves off a tree. Oh, this is an interesting predicament you put me in. And you know, it is not a coincidence that Adrien is not in his room right now. Did you find out who I am and was protecting him? Well, it was very evident he did not know who I was. I could play along, but with what I just saw with my mother, anger built up, and I spoke against him. What is she doing here? Why doesn't Adrien know about this? There are some things you will never understand. No, what is the woman Emily Agress doing in your basement? Under his room? Under his nose, so to speak. Too many questions. Please, can you at least give me some kind of answer? Why do you desperately want to know? Because he deserves to know. He deserves to know what happened to her. And you want to relay this message to him? That would be admirable of me. Can you tell me? I don't know who's buying time so he can kumatize me slowly and make me suffer, or really he really want to tell someone something. I normally don't tell things to my life to anyone. There's only one person that knows about me, and she doesn't tell anything. You walk closer. You know, dead men don't tell tales. But I'll make an exception for you. I'll give you a little bit of what happened. I was on holiday with my wife. And my son, of course. He was with his best friend, Chloe, when this happened. I believe it was in Tibet. So you are Hawkmoth. Gabriel dressed as Hawkmoth. Go on. Alright, very well. We were on holiday. Apparently, we were supposed to be on holiday, but instead we had a mission to go do. Okay. I'm listening. Unfortunately, the mission went haywire. Haywire? What happened? There was a collision. The cave. It trapped me. In desperation, my wife tried to save me. But something happened to her brooch. Wait a second, brooch? What's that have to do with just listen, young man? I'm listening. It got stuck in the collision and got hit. It was damaged beyond repair, and I don't know how to fix it. Okay. After that, she tried to transform anyway to save me. My wife did. You were once a superhero. Are you telling me you were once a superhero? I was. So these powers could have been used for good purposes, not evil. At one time they were. But that was my past. Being a superhero isn't all it's cracked up to be. Okay. Sorry what happened to your wife. Of course I didn't pretend to be Adrien now. I couldn't be Adrien now. If I was, he'd know me. He'd know who I was. I had to play it smooth. Alright. So, go on, I'm listening. The story is interesting to me. Why? Why is it so interesting to you? If you told me to Adrien, I won't tell him. Superheroes have to keep their promises. You can tell him if you want to. It's not like he'll disown me just because I'm his father. He was right. If I disowned Hawkmoth, that means I'd have to disown the people that were hurting Marinette all that time. All those people that were causing troubles for her. That means I'd have to end them as well. I couldn't be partial to this and biased to something else. Alright. I'm listening still. She's under some type of sickness, a magic sickness, I believe. And I'm trying to revive her. I need the MIRaculouses, or the stones, for the power to give of creation and of destruction. Until then, it will be the same as it is always. I suppose we'll have to keep fighting. Although I think there would be an alternative. An alternative? NOIR. Join sides with me. Help me get my wife back. As a superhero. And my mother was involved in this. What was I to say? Should I do it? Should I betray Ladybug? I thought about the only words I could think of at the moment. I will have to think about it. So you're not saying no? I have to think about it. I don't know. It's very risky. Then, think about it. And with that, I left there. With Hawkmom and a glove on his chin, thinking to himself, what have I done? What did I agree to just now? And why am I feeling crazy about it?
Just keep your faith and believe in all that you make. My love is not a gamble, you can count on me.